What's up? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Woo! Woo! How are y'all? You know what? Happy, St. Patrick's Day. She doesn't have on green. Do you have on green? There's green in the shirt. Don't be pinching me.
Oh, pinch her because she ain't got no green.
She got on green. She got on like this. And there's green lines in my shirt.
Right. Thank you very much.
Are you wearing green?
Which I won at the Spurs game.
What did you have to do for that t-shirt? I was like, hey. She was like this. She was thinking. She was thinking, who she's gonna throw it to, and Lillian caught it. She kept going, and I said, "Girl, like right here." I said, "Ooh,
yeah, she actually did a good catch.
Like touchdown. The people behind me thought they was gonna get it. I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna miss it at first.
I was like, nah.
I was like, oh, she got it.
Sure.
You did that. You did that. How was y'all's week?
Oh my gosh,
Happy Friday, St. Patrick's Day. Any plans for the night? Oh my gosh.
So almost the end of spring break.
You know, we're like your sweet treat for Friday. Did you know that? We're like a sweet treat for you.
Your shot of dopamine.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
So if you're snoozing, wake up!
Was that a song? Oh, it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, song. I know y'all know it. Wake up, everybody, no more. So that's it.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That old video.
Okay. Sorry. So, you know, this week, so we've done before things that make you go, but have you ever wondered? I text the girls, hey, let's get chatty girls earlier this week, and I was like, we have so many restaurants that have chicken, beef, and I think about the dinosaurs and how they are extinct. This could be a very silly question, but I was like, why are chickens and cows like extinct? I feel like we eat them on a regular basis, or are we not eating chicken and cows? We're eating something else. Maybe that's why it's fake. So I was just like, so why aren't chicken and cows extinct? Why are they still roaming the fields, the land?
I'm glad you asked. Well, the Bible says that the dinosaurs were around and people could not use them as scientific experiments to clone them and to keep them and to breed them, so they died.
You said the Bible
That's
says.
in Revelations 5 and 12.
It says dinosaurs?
No, I'm just joking.
Don't lie. Do not lie. I don't like that. I don't.
Well, my hypothesis is because we eat them so consistently, they have to reproduce them, or they have to breed them to meet a quota or meet an expectation or fulfill an expectation. So that's why. So when you think about animals that are extinct, they're not purposely reproduced. So, but I think they do that now, if I'm not mistaken. I think they try to reproduce them. They try to take the female and the male and reproduce them somehow. I don't know if all animals are like that, but
But you know what? There's even some animals today that are what are they called, endangered species, because there's not so many of them, and they have to try to capture, like, get them to not clone them, but to breed them to
Is
get
that
them
what
reproduced.
the kind of animals that are in zoos? Or those are the animals that have like a disability, or?
No, there's like a list of endangered
I don't
species
know.
where it's not a lot of
an
them.
endangered species, basically, there's not very many of them the species. So
I know
typically they go on a
endangered
list where they can't be killed, or they try to protect their habitat.
That's like, I think we're not allowed to kill rhinos, right? Rhinos and
Don't they get killed?
but I don't think we're allowed to.
I don't know. Usually if they're on an endangered species, they usually try to protect them from being killed and stuff like that.
There's some animals that people hunt that we're not allowed to kill.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why you are here? Why were you born? Ever wonder why? And why does it take so long for us to kind of find our sense of belonging? I feel like I meet a lot of people who are in their 40s and some people in their 50s and they're still trying to find a sense of belonging.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, some people are late bloomers.
Yeah.
Like, when you really think about it, some people are physically late bloomers. Some people are like just late bloomers in life. You know, like everybody doesn't come into a lot of things quickly. Sometimes it takes people time to kind of come into themselves. So that could be a reason why.
Like you finally grew into that big old head, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Or you see somebody in high school and you're like,
oh, like that worked out. Like,
and they get older, you're like,
Like, oh, them ears worked out all right.
That space stretched into those features.
Yeah.
That's some real stuff right there.
That's funny.
That's some real stuff. Even yourself, like you look at old pictures of yourself, you're like, wow, my ears are really big, and they're still big, but my head is proportionate, I would say.
Because they were meant for this. They were
Even
meant
if that
for
was big, they'd still be my ears. I couldn't do
So
nothing.
they were designed for this moment.
What?
They were designed for this moment. So usually when people have to grow into something, they're not yet fit or modeled for or that piece.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay.
So you have to grow into.
Once you grow into it, you fit for that moment.
What you're right.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Because the way you said it, I was like, huh?
That moment. Like, what? Okay. That makes me think of Jeremiah 29:11.
Okay.
Good, right?
Yes. What is it?
Well, a little bit, kind of.
Expound on the fact that it takes some people longer to come into themselves, or it takes some people longer to find themselves.
I don't know why it takes some people longer to come into themselves. I don't know if it's the way, if it's upbringing, if it's environment, or if you are living your life possibly for other people, or if you're trying to please other people and live up to a standard or expectations that someone has for you or expects of you. And then once you finally get away from them, you're kind of coming into your own, or you just stayed in the house, or you are changing career paths or something. You're like, you know what? I finally feel like I belong here. Like, this is my space.
I tell you what, like, it's funny because sometimes life experiences, there's just moments in life that you'll never forget. But I'll just never forget this woman. She was like 75 or 74. And she said, I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to be a teacher. And I just bought a drop top. I think it was like a Mustang or something like that. And the happiness on her face, they took that long to get to that point, but it's so worth it. And she actually experienced that. She was just really happy about like going back to school and getting a degree in education at 74.
Oh wow! I know a lady. She's 77, and she's like, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna have this business and this business and this. I'm like, you can do all that stuff. Yeah. Great, you can do all that stuff.
I feel like there's a myth that says that you have to achieve so much by a certain time. Or you have to obtain so many things at a certain time. And I think that's just something that's not true. So I think that a lot of people look at themselves, and because they have not obtained these things or reached a certain level, that a lot of people feel like failures, or they feel like they have not made it. And the truth is, already like, you've already been you. Like, what's your purpose to be or what's your purpose to do. You don't need someone spectacular to say this is what you are. Like, no, that's what you are. So I feel like some people want other people to recognize who they are in order to be who they are.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we are a collection. Whatever phase you are in life, it doesn't matter if you are 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. You are a collection of events. Things that have happened to you, against you, for you, good or bad. You're a collection of events that have happened. And anytime you operate, you're operating in parts of the collection.
You know, as many times in the movies where they will take someone that is the least likely or the least person that's not really looked at, or the person that's like the wimpiest, or the person that's really doesn't stand out, and then they're like, this is who you are, and in the movie they turn into like a superhero, they have some kind of superpower. That is about like how life is. It's like, you know, someone can tell you you're this, someone can tell you you're that, but it's not until you come into that realization that I am this person, or I am that, or I have this ability, or I have this skill, or I have this strength. It really doesn't come to fruition until you actually realize it.
That's good. Wow. You know what? That makes me want to say that all these skills, they're already inside of you. So if I'm a technician, I'm sure like one of my youngest sons, or my oldest son actually, when he was a baby, he used to, I don't know why he didn't used to play with toys, but he always will find something and take it apart. Something electrical, whether it was like a plug or something, he managed to always take it apart. And I would just look at him and be like, he may be like an engineer or a technician one day. Most doctors, like, they've always had an interest from a younger age into health or taking care of people. So it's already inside of you. That made me think of that. It's already inside of you. Like, it doesn't have to be defined. It's already you. The star is already you.
Y'all sitting all the way up. We in church, girl.
Well, I'm working on my posture. I am working on me posture.
Shut up a little bit, just a little bit.
Just I tend to find myself like slouching in the videos, and I'm just like, I look so slouchy. I'm trying to like,
y'all sitting up. I was lean back,
posture. Working her posture.
You had another why or whatever things that make you go or whatever you call it.
I just dropped my phone.
Come on, Daisy.
I'm sorry.
Daisy.
This is after hours.
Yeah. Have you ever wondered why does it seem like women or girls mature faster than boys or men?
I think that is a psychological like evaluation type of thing. Where girls do mature faster than boys. If I'm not mistaken. Psychologically.
Because I see like now I feel like you see so many cougars happening, so many women with younger men that I wonder, so is she immature or is he mature? If you see some 50-year-old women with a 25-year-old boyfriend and and then you see some 20 or 28-year-old boyfriends, I'm like, I know he's not.
Maybe it's not even a mature level thing. Maybe it's not
an emotional
support.
Okay.
Like there may be like other things. Yeah, it may not be the maturity of that person.
Maybe it could just be like the level of communication. Like an older woman is.
If they provide something.
Like an older woman's going to communicate probably more so than a younger woman, I would say. To a young guy.
Yeah.
To the young guy.
So what's your attribute? So what's on your life shelf? What's in your collection? I said that your collection, I feel like we all are a collection of events. Like we remember 9/11, we remember, Holocaust, slavery, we remember so many things. Every individual has a life collection. What's on your shelf?
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you have not subscribed yet, it's a good time to click that subscribe and then turn that notification bells on and follow, like, comment, share. We want to know what you feel like a piece of your collection is that had kind of changed your trajectory, changed your
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to those that have tried to help us with our page. Thank you so much. Big applause to you. Those that have been commenting. Big applause. Those that have been liking the video. Big applause. New subscribers.
Thumbs up. To you.